We're back here on Lines on Design. I am so excited to see my friend Anita Cheap. How are you?
I'm doing well.
We are here at Superior Heating and Air, and we were just talking. I haven't seen you in a while, so it's a treat to kind of be back. I can tell you that when I was used to coming in and seeing Anita and the cast of characters, I felt like I knew more about heating and air conditioning than I ever thought I would. And you were so user-friendly about it.
That's
so
awesome.
you guys have exploded. Talk to us a little bit about what you all are doing now.
Well, since I saw you last.
Okay.
Dave has bought another company. We own Healthy Environments now.
Okay, what is that?
Healthy Environments does a lot of different stuff.
Okay.
They do like the drywall, mold remediation. We're getting into water, like if you have water damage, they can take care of that as well.
Oh.
Spray foam.
Okay.
So it just any kind of like repair work that you need, like if your house is damaged or if you find that you've got mold or anything like that, then they can come in and, you know, clean ducts.
Well, I was talking to Jessica a little bit about that. So how does all this work? If I notice there's mildew or mold in certain areas, or I feel like I might have had a leak.
Well, sometimes you might get like a musty smell in your house.
Okay, got it.
You know what I mean? Or you might look up at your vents in your ceiling or something like that, and they look like they have like dirt. Looks like dirt, you know, black stuff on them.
Imagine.
Then you would give us a call.
Okay.
And then after you give us a call, then we'll come out there and we'll take a look at it. And we don't charge. We just come out and take a look and give you a quote.
This is what I love about Dave and you guys.
Yeah,
you guys are good.
So we can come out and give you a quote on what it'll take to fix it. So we send somebody out there, take a look at it, and he'll go through everything with you. Tell you exactly what you need.
Let me ask you a question. My house was built in 1956, so I don't even have a prayer.
Okay.
But
I'm with you.
do you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I mean, it'd be like, get it. But at what age do I need to be able to? Do I need to start paying attention to quote unquote? And I love the name Healthy Environments. What do I need? When do I need to really start looking? I mean, 5 years, 8 years?
Yeah. Well, it's you know, me personally,
yeah,
you know,
that's
I don't
what
think
I'm
we've
asking.
ever, I don't think we've ever really set down a time. I know the guys probably in Healthy Environments, but you know, I miss AC, so I would, you know, probably after 5 to 7 years, I would start paying attention to what, you know, your ducts look like and kind of all that, you know, because I know even with the HVAC systems, like around 10 years, we're telling you really need to to go through those as well, you know. So
well, it's been a while since I've been with Miss Anita and Miss HC. So you need to. What's going on in the world of heating and air conditioning?
We're huge.
Well, you've been through 2 more hurricanes.
Yes.
And what are we seeing? Are there new trends in air conditioning and heating? Are there new? Oh, I have an automatic.
Oh, do you?
Yes.
Awesome. That's great.
Are we talking without anyone knowing what we're talking about? Tell them what we were saying.
Yeah.
I used to have a
She had a thermostat.
I did.
Okay, and her thermostat, she would put it on.
Right.
Instead of on to auto.
Right.
And she would change it from when it was cold or it was hot outside.
At night when I was hot, I would go to 68. And when I was
told
cold,
her
I'd go to
she
78.
actually used the auto. Got her thermostat that had the auto. It would change itself.
Exactly. And miracle of miracles.
You did.
Dave said,
I'm so proud of you.
No, but you know, it's so silly because as much as, I mean, I consider myself halfway intelligent with this stuff, but you don't know what you don't know.
No. Even me coming from Kentucky.
Yes.
Okay, we had floor furnaces.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah. That has a totally different kind of heat. It's gas.
Okay.
You know, not that people don't have gas down here, but it is completely a different animal. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you a question about different systems. I know one thing that you always talked about was whether you're renovating a home, it's very different than if you're building a home. And I think a lot of people just say, oh, get me an air conditioner or get me a heating system.
Yeah.
One of the things you pride yourself on is talking to your clients about different types and kinds. Can you share a little bit about what that would look like and why that's so important and what kinds are out there?
Yeah, mainly with the different kinds. Of course, there's different sizes.
That's more what I'm interested in.
Yeah, they're different sear sizes. You know, I'm not the best in the world to tell you all about that because I'm not the sales guy, so I don't know all in depth. But like I said, what they do mainly when they come out to your house, they're going to look at everything.
Okay.
And they're going to tell you the size of house that you have, of what kind of system that you need, and they'll give you all your different options.
Okay.
You have options like from 13 SEER to a 17 SEER. You've got solar units out there that run by solar power.
Cool.
You've got geothermals that are run by water. I mean, there's just so many out there, and they will give you all these options and tell you what is best. You know, like if you wanted a geothermal, which is the water source, you have to have a well.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So there's just all kinds of different stuff that's going on with these that can make them more energy efficient.
Okay.
You know, like with the solar.
Yes.
Even the businesses, if you've noticed, they've got a lot of these solar things on the roofs of these businesses, and they're running by solar.
It's really interesting. What are you doing here at Superior these days?
They are doing so much that I'm not, like I said, again, I'm not into everything because I'm the dispatch manager. What I do myself is I take care of all Hilton Head, Beaufort, Savannah, all in Georgia, you know.
Wow.
I've got Charleston. You know what I
Okay.
mean? And then we've got one in Lake Oconee. It's out there by Atlanta. Okay, now we got another person that takes care of those because I've got so much. You know what I mean? So, like I said, we've got divisions everywhere. We've got a lot of guys now that I have taken care of. But mainly, one thing that I love about the company,
Okay.
okay, is that Dave has never changed from day one.
No, that's
Okay, Dave is.
He's had more kids.
Yeah, exactly.
He still has 3 kids,
He's
right?
not only my boss, but he's my best friend. So
that's a good thing.
yeah, and I've been with Dave for a long, long time, 12 years.
So what do you think sets you all apart? You know, it's funny. It's hard to talk about yourself like that.
Yeah.
But I've always experienced, like I said, very user friendly, very cost conscious. Okay,
Yes.
something for everyone.
Exactly.
And before I could do anything or buy anything, you all made sure I was pretty buttoned up and that I knew why I was getting what I was getting.
Exactly. Exactly. Well, what we've always tried to do is we kind of try to incorporate the customers as family.
Okay.
Okay, at least that's what I've always done since I've been here. Okay, when I'm talking to a customer, I'm going to tell them the same thing I would if it was a family member on the other end of the phone. Okay, I'm going to talk to them in the best way that I know how to explain to them, you know, what's going on with their system,
That's right.
whether they need to worry, whether they don't, whether
Okay.
it's a recommendation or it's a repair that they absolutely have to
Okay.
have.
Oh, interesting. A
You see what I'm
recommendation
saying?
or a must do.
Exactly, like
Okay.
recommendations, we're gonna do, like if we go out for customer care, we give you all kinds of recommendations. If we see like your capacitors getting weak or your contactors are pitted or just anything that's not right, you know what I mean? Then we're gonna tell you that maybe in the future needs to be looked at.
So you keep saying if I go out for a customer care call, what's a customer care call?
That's our that's
What's a
our
customer
that's our
care call?
maintenance membership.
Okay, what does that
Okay.
mean? How do I do it? And I already want to join.
Okay, all right. All right, our maintenance is what we do is that you join the maintenance. If you only have one system, it's $168 a year.
That's
okay.
it? Okay.
And we come out twice a year, every 6 months. And we clean your drain lines, change your filters, check all your electrical connections, your pressures, your refrigerant levels. We go through that whole system. We're going to tell you what we see that maybe looks like it could go south on you, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Or if you've got a problem that you need to have fixed right now to keep that thing running. You know what I'm saying? So that's the difference between the repairs and the recommendations. The recommendations is something that maybe you need to take a look at this and you might need it in the next few months. Or even to a year. You know what I mean? You might be able to wait a year. We're just letting you know this don't look quite right.
You know what's funny about you saying that? Because we live here in Hilton Head and it gets super duper hot in the summer.
Exactly.
That's one of my biggest fears is that my HVAC on either end during the winter or in the
go
summer
out.
is going to go out because it's not like, you know.
Are you changing your filters?
Yes,
Yes.
and I do that now too. And last week, I swear to you, it's really funny. I had looked at my calendar and remembered I was coming, and I was like, yep. It makes all the difference in the world when you change those filters.
It does.
Who knew?
It does.
Right?
It does, yeah.
Look at
Because your
you.
system's not going to work.
I know.
if it-
You can definitely, again, we've definitely worked
We
together.
work
Are you
together.
doing this? Are you doing this? Are you doing... I didn't even know I had to do it.
Yeah.
But I think that customer care plan sounds like a pretty minimal investment for a lot of information that may
It is,
really
and we've got
save me.
so much that we can offer with that customer care because, you know, the person that you know, there's a conscientious person out there that really don't want to pay a prepaid $168 up front before they get anything.
Okay.
Okay. So then you talk to them and say, okay, we're coming out today or tomorrow, whichever day you've scheduled. You can pay $84 today, and then 6 months when we come back out, you can pay $84 in 6 months. Or if it's easier on you, you can pay $14 a month. I mean, we've got all kinds of different.
So that's what you're talking about. That's the you and Dave thing. Just keep your HVAC up to date and what you want to do.
Absolutely.
I forgot how much fun this is.
I know.
All right, you're going to come back another day, I heard.
I will.
I think that's wonderful. And it's been interesting because I think we're going to do some fun stuff here on Lines on Design. We're going to go look at some heating and air conditioning systems.
Oh, that's awesome.
I was almost so you can come to my house and see what I did, but I'm a little scared.
Yeah. Well, you know, we've finally talked Dave into letting us ride with the techs. So I'm going to get even better than what I am.
Ooh, there you go. Thank you for joining us,
You're
Anita.
welcome.
Thank you all for joining us here on Lines on Design. Please have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.